So this has all been leading to the big question for me, which is how the fuck did you end up in Chicago doing stand-up comedy of all things?
Okay, COVID happened. I was living in Saudi still. I was still married. COVID happened in Saudi and got locked down. We was locked down. You guys got locked down in March. We were locked down at the end of January.
Oh, so you guys had some more time. You were early.
We were early.
Okay.
Because we had a lot of cases. I think I had COVID back in
old school COVID.
September of 2019. And they didn't know what it was. Like, my glands were swollen. Yeah. I was, like, super sick over there. And it was like, it's just a, cold, a flu, influenza, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then it started happening. Like, my husband came to visit in Saudi in January, and he left at the end. And he left on a flight before they start shutting flights down for us. And so we're like, what the fuck? We went to virtual school, the university. I worked at a women's university. I was like the head over a freshman class of a university, a British university in Saudi. It's women's college. So we went to virtual school, and I'm teaching online. And what the fuck is happening? I can't leave the country. They're shutting down flights. I'm over here. I got a gym. I live in a condo. I live in a nice, place.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm working out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Shit. We had to, when COVID happened and they start shutting down shit in America, we couldn't leave. So I was stuck over there until September of 2020. Mm-hmm. Yeah, August of 2020.
Okay.
I was trying to get a flight back, but they didn't have any flights for Americans. I had to pay $1,800 for a repatriation flight.
Repatriation?
Yeah, you had to go back to your own country. To leave Saudi, they had like a few countries were sending planes when they opened up limited plane and airspace.
So they were sending you back to America?
Yeah, I had to go back to America because I have an American passport. I don't have any other passport.
Right.
And I had to get the fuck out of Saudi or I'd be trapped in Saudi they don't know when they're going to open it back up.
Right.
Other countries are sending their people home for free. $200, $300. America say, fuck y'all, $1,800, and you gotta enter a bid. You gotta enter a little hat in the bucket to get chosen to pay $1,800 to get on this fucking flight back to America. Stupid
some
bitch.
Hunger Games shit. Like good luck.
Good luck, and you better have some money for us. $1,800.
It's America.
I have to go.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
So you pay the $1,800.
So I pay the $1,800. I come back to America. I come back to Chicago because my mom's here.
Right.
She still has the shop. That's when I started living with my mom again during COVID.
Okay.
My husband was in South Africa finishing the program, so he had to stay there. And I was like, I ain't give a fuck. I was pretty much done with that marriage because after we tried to work it out, it was fine, but it's some other shit happened. Like, he had a kid I already knew about before, but then when I got married to him and like 2 weeks later we were in his father's village, his father came out with another young boy who was like older than his kid he had, and was like, this girl dropped this boy off and said, this your son? And the kid, I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, this is your husband's son. And I was like, what kind of fucking Nollywood movie shit is this? So he had another kid that I didn't know about. I was paying child support for his kids. I was doing a lot of simp shit. I was doing a lot. Ladies, get some fucking therapy before you get married, okay? Get some therapy before you get married.
So when you moved back to Chicago, you were still technically married.
I was married. I was still paying for shit. I was married. I had to get a job. I was like, what am I do? I'm back in Chicago. I can't teach. I got a job working at teaching English downtown. I'm not going to name the company. I was teaching English downtown to foreigners who came over here. And I was like, this is stupid. COVID is still on the rise. And you want me to get on the fucking train and come downtown and commute? I don't know what's going on. It's 2020. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing this. So I was like, okay, what the fuck I'm gonna do? shit, I don't know. Let me work for Abbott. I created the Buy Next Now. You know, the Abbott COVID test? Mm-hmm. Those at-home tests. Yeah.
You made that?
Yeah. I was working out in Gurney with Abbott.
So it's your fault I had to stick shit up my nose.
Yeah, probably. Okay. So I was on the assembly line making that, and then I became a manager and the head of a line and the manager of I was doing that for a little while, and I was working like the overnight shift with all the fucking immigrants and other like Caribbean. It was some weird shit. It was like everybody who got priors work overnight shifts. Like I was like, this is a weird world we live in. Like it got me. I was fucking with somebody who from Kenosha. Like I was doing like stupid shit. Like what the fuck are you doing, bitch? You're 30 something. You're back here. I was like, I don't want to be married no more. So I told my husband we getting a divorce. And
he was like, okay.
No, he didn't want it. He still don't want it. I don't even think he told his family. Family, we are divorced.
Are they going to see this?
Maybe. Okay. I'll put it on my social media. Them hoes don't got shit else to do.
Okay.
They messy. They'll see it. We're divorced. Been divorced.
Well, family, if you listen to this, subscribe. We have other comics.
Not really divorced. Not really divorced.
Separated?
Well, no, we are divorced, but I never registered the marriage with America. So it's only in Tanzania I'm married.
So if you go to Tanzania, you're married.
I'm married, and it was a Muslim wedding. So I, as a wife, I can't.
Legally, you cannot.
I can't divorce him. He has to divorce me, and he's a Tanzanian citizen, so he has to take care of the divorce there. So I can't do anything.
Well, just don't go to Tanzania.
That's why I was like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't married no other Tanzanian. Fuck you. I get married in every country and leave that bitch. I have a husband in every fucking country and leave that bitch.
Christ.
I do want to have a husband in every country. I want to see what the fuck it's like. What y'all giving? What life are you offering? What struggle are you inviting me to in like Slovenia? Like what the fuck would we be doing? Like, am I eating cold fish and shit? What are we doing?
You just out here living life.
So anyway, I got a divorce from him. I started fucking around with different people. I'm like, what am I doing out here? Then I was talking. I went to some party on a first date. It was like a house party. And I'm sitting there, and it's like a group of people in the living room. We're talking. And you know Kyrie the comic? Mm-hmm. Kyrie was there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm talking shit, just general conversation like this, just talking shit. He's like, you are fucking funny. Have you ever did comedy? And I was like, no. He's like, you should do comedy. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm a comedian. I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck. I was on a blind date, and I was talking to this guy. This guy was really little. He was short, petite. Little midget. Not midget, but midget. It's shorter than me is a midget. I'm 5'9". If you shorter than me, you a bitch. Like, not a bitch, but a bitch. Not a bitch, but a little pocket size. You're petite. You're an appetizer. What the fuck? Eat your Wheaties. What happened? Why didn't you grow? Your parents fucked in lowercase? Like, what the fuck?
You don't respect the short kings out there? No?
Fuck a short. Them motherfuckers have a mighty attitude. Why is your attitude bigger than you?
So you taking Drake's side for calling Kendrick small? Is that what's happening?
Nah, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
What's going on there?
I don't really. Drake is mulatto, so I don't really fuck with some of the things that they do. I don't really know what side to take. You gotta be. Which side is talking? The black side or the white side?
These are questions we'll have to ask Aubrey. I think. Yeah.
Just call him Aubrey.
Yeah, it's Aubrey.
It's the white side.
So Kyrie the comic is like, hey, you should do comedy.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I should do comedy, and I heard I was funny on my life and just general conversation. So I was like, I'm in the year of shit. I'm already home. I'm working an overnight shit, I'm not doing shit. I'm doing personal training and stuff like that because I have a degree in rec therapy. So I'm doing personal training, but that's not really hitting. I'm teaching classes. I like it, but that's not supporting me. Let me just try some shit. So I went to do an open mic for Kev. Big guy.
Mm-hmm. Last name? Just Kev?
Kev was...
Little Big Kev? Biggie Lil Kev? Kev the hefty comedian
Kelvin Wayne.
While you're talking,
I did a thing. I did his room, and it was like an open mic, and I did well, yo. I did so well that he was like, I want to push you on this show and pay you for it.
Okay.
I was like, you can pay for this shit?
You didn't know?
You can pay for this shit. I was like, baby.
Okay, so you hit an open mic. It goes well.
It goes well. I get booked. Kyrie helps me. He was like, this is how you start writing jokes. And he introduces me to Jen. And I met Jen. And Jen introduced me to...
Tiny?
Tiny. And me and Tiny knew each other for like about a good 7 months before we even started hanging out. We just knew each other in passing. Tiny is my best friend, y'all. But we weren't like, when I first started doing comedy, we weren't like hanging like that. Yeah. Then I met everybody, Sheldon, Tiny, everything. And here we are.
Now, that is a very convoluted story to get to how we got started, but it's very entertaining.
Yeah.
My question now is, so you've decided, like, do you want to do this as your career? Is it something?
I love comedy.
Yeah?
I absolutely love comedy. I will continue doing it forever because it is a gift to be able to find the funny.
Yeah.
Like, we all go through some shit. And, like, comedians just being in this now 2.5 years, I was like, getting to know a lot of comedians, we go through some of the darkest shit. Yo, some of the darkest shit. And like the funniest people you will see on stage, you would never know. Some of their stories are so shit. They're struggling day to day. But like, to be able to find the funny is a gift. To get up there and all you have is your voice and your stories and your perspective. I don't have an instrument. I'm not up there dancing. I mean, I do a dance in my jokes and shit like that. But I'm not up here doing like performance shit. It's just me, my perspectives and my stories and my experiences and me finding the funny and hoping that I relay that to you. And I think the magic is every time that you do it, it's like the first time because it's never the same. The audience is never the same. The way you tell it is never the same. But if you can find the funny every time, that's magic.
It sounds like you found something that fills you up. It seems like for a long time you were searching, and there was that, I call it the people call it the God hole.
Yeah.
Where most people try to fill it with religion. You found something to fill that. You feel fulfilled.
I'm very fulfilled. I think I just started to really like pay attention to what naturally brings me joy. And like, it's very cliche, like, what would you do if you didn't have to work for survival? Like, what would you wake up for every day? Like, comedy is one of those things. Personal training is one of those things. Cannabis is one of those things. I have a cannabis business. I provide a great service, and education and games and things like that. But also barbering is one of those things. I cut hair. I'm a barber. I will be a licensed barber in about a month. I take my state board.
Do you crochet locks?
Yeah.
How much did that cost?
How, like,
I'm trying to get I got retwist, but it comes out so quick that it doesn't lock fast enough. So I like to get it retwisted, then crocheted, so it's in there.
You like crocheted and then retwisted?
I like twist so that there's
but you like to
I like to have it crocheted. Yeah.
No problem.
Okay, we'll discuss.
I was like, I'll let you know the price because I like you now. So.
Oh, thank you. Did you not like me before?
I ain't know you mulatto, so I ain't really know.
What do you think I'm mixed with?
Really, like you look like mulatto of mulatto. Like your parents are mixed and you're mixed. It's like a big mixture. You look black, of course, black. Yeah. And something else in black. Like
my mom is black. She's just black. She's not mixed with anything. And my dad is black, and not technically, his grandfather is from the Philippines.
Oh, I was like, it's black and something else. Yeah. You're mixed with a mix.
That's something that's a very Midwest thing. Where I'm from, you're just black.
You're just black, right? You're from West Coast.
Yeah. When I came out here and people were like, y'all, no, he light skinned. We can't trust him. I'm like, I don't know. The white people don't like me either, so it is what it is. What was you? Because I remember you came here with Tiny once, and we got needlessly high.
Yes.
What was your first impression? Before we end this and wrap, I'm curious. What was your first impression of me?
No, I liked you. You're very West Coast.
What you mean?
It's very, very, I think West Coast, especially because you guys are near the water so much, and it's a very calming thing, and it's a very like tranquil thing. You got nigga problems, but not like niggas removed from nature problems. Like you got a little bit of nature around you, a little bit more. I think niggas near the water are a little calmer. Well, besides Florida, I don't really fucking know what's happening over there.
Yeah, Florida's a wild. Florida's just a magical space.
But like. Niggas near the water are a little calmer.
Interesting. So I've just seemed calmer.
You seem calmer, and I thought you were a little gay, like a little. Okay. Little, like a touch of gay. But I think all men are gay.
Yeah, let's dig into that. What do you mean by like bisexual?
Yeah, sure. The gay in me sees the gay. I'm bisexual.
Okay.
So I see the gay in a lot of shit. I think a lot of people are on the spectrum of gay. Yeah. I think a lot of people do a lot of gay shit and they don't realize it. Porn is inherently gay, baby. If you watch porn, you're gay. That's not your dick you're watching, baby. It's not your dick. It's helping you come. Yeah. So dick helps you come.
Do you think... Well, so first off, I guess I would consider myself hetero-flexible.
Okay.
Because I fuck with trans women.
Okay.
So that's probably whatever you're picking up on. That's probably what that is.
I said, you seem fluid. Like you seem like you're very aware of who you are, what you like, and you're not hyper masculine. You're not trying to pretend to be
something I'm not.
Yes, you're very you.
Thank you. It's a struggle, but I got there.
No, I enjoy it. It's very freeing. It allows other people to be them, and I see you have that effect on people a lot.
Thank you. I think a lot of black men need to work on that shit.
So much.
Yeah. It was when I moved out here, a big part was like finding my black community because where I came from was all white people. And that was one thing that got on my nerves was when I was like, Nick, why is everything gay to you?
It's gay. And this is why I make a joke because I'm saying everything's gay, y'all. Yeah. Everything is, you can find the gay in everything. Everything's easy. Fucking gay, yo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get off of it. Who cares?
It seems like white guys are given the freedom to express that fluidity more. That's what I see. They seem more comfortable with gay shit, for lack of a better word, than black men, from my experience.
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I think that's also like
historical
trauma.
Sure.
Because also like they used to fuck black men. Like homosexuality was forced on a lot of black people as a form of punishment. As a form of destruction, as negatives. A form of, it wasn't even if it was a choice, now because it's been done to your people as a form of discipline and punishment, and they have demonified the action.
It's a negative association.
It's a negative association. And even if there are black people who like it, now I can't even say I like it because look what it's done to my people, and my people have demonized it so much. Now it's engraved in our religion, and we grow up, and it's a part of us, and it's deep rooted. And oh my God, that's a bad thing. And how can you enjoy something like that? And it's look at the death that it causes, and in our religion, it doesn't bear fruit, and you can't fuck a man, and then even though the fucking churches be having all the gays.
They do.
This is the gayest shit I've ever seen.
It's incredibly gay. Like, what is it? Atlanta in particular, from what I hear.
First of all y'all fucking gay because you getting on your knees to suck God's dick every time you pray. In every religion, y'all get on your knees to suck God's dick.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Okay.
Do the thing.
Nini, why you gotta say that?
I say be yourself. And so far, you've been doing that.
Yeah. I can't do anything else. Anytime I try to be somebody else or play a role, it never works out. One, I don't have the attention for the shit. I forget what the fuck I'm doing. I forget the lie I'm telling. I forget what the fuck how I'm supposed. I can't do it.
You can only act as someone else for so long. Eventually, the real you comes out.
Also, I've done that for so long in my depression that's exhausting, and it stops your people from finding you. It stops your blessings from finding you. It stops your shit from, like, the universe be like, who the fuck are you? I had something for you, but you supposed to be this person. Why you acting like this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you want. That's the life you want. I'm going to get that to you then.
Yeah, when you're your authentic self, the right type of people gravitate towards you.
Everything starts to align. When you're aligned, everything aligns. All your needs are met. You're taken care of. When you look around you in your reality and you feel like shit is in chaos and your needs aren't met and you are spinning and spiraling, you're out of alignment. That's the universe trying to show you what the fuck is you doing. You don't feel crazy? You don't feel out of alignment? Get in alignment. And God got a heavy hand, baby. So I started to listen, and I just started to be me, and I started to be obedient, and I started to just stay in alignment. If you stay in alignment, you don't gotta get in alignment. God got a heavy hand, and the universe be getting people in alignment sometimes. I be like, look, I'm just trying to learn my lessons with ease and grace, God. Ease and grace. I'm trying to fuck, suck, sell weed, do haircuts, make people laugh, do stand up. You know, spread my joy and shit like that.
You this is our first time like really sitting and talking outside of when Tiny came around.
Oh yeah.
And I very much enjoy you as well. You're just such a very vibrant, all over the place ADHD person. But I get a sense that, and after talking to you in particular, I can feel that you have gone through things and it's been humbling and you've gone through it while also having humility. You have joy, and I can see that joy in how you speak.
I think we are all born with it.
Yeah.
It's just everything in this reality tries to pull it from you. It tries to make you forget it. Like suffering is a state of mind. You don't have to suffer through this. You don't have to live like you've been living. Any second you can make a different choice, and you can jump realities and your shit changes. But if you are stuck in over-identifying with who you are, the roles you've been given in your life, the things that have happened to you, the moments, and you're stretching out bad moments and making them a bad life, and you're just in a cycle of like destruction. And
I like the way you put that. You're stretching out a bad moment to make a bad life.
Yeah, because it happened. That means it has a start and then it is stopped. Why are you still continuing it? And it's your choice, and you're only living it through your mind. You're only living it, reliving it and reliving it.
I have one last question. You ready? Okay, so this is fun. I always have people look at the camera for this one. So pretend the camera's you 5 years in the future. And you can say whatever you want to yourself 5 years in the future. What would you say?
Hey, girl. I know you looking good. And hopefully you're still alive and doing well. And making great choices and staying aligned. I'm very proud of you, and I want to say, you're welcome, because I know you're probably thanking me, past me, for helping you with the decisions that I made. So you're welcome, and I love you.
Okay, I'm just gonna take this picture.